to denerim.
All men are the work of our nature.
Something behind here? No. That's a quest I can deliver. Bag of body.
He came at me! It's not my... Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right?
Yeah, right. I'm going to whack you.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
Yeah. Down in the drain. Bada bim, bada bum.
As you wish.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slave.
I'm sure they are.
Take this. You've earned it.
Thank you. I thought so too. Booted career.
Leave me to my business.
I will. Ooh, a book.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
And you know that for sure, girl?
Looks like the fighting has finally started.
Oh, a Grey On poster.
I hear bands round.
Okay.
Telling their gamers out there leading the troops is.
Boom. Boy.
Dwarven craft. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north. The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
That sounds good. More and more access. Golden sword. Ooh. So we got dwarven armor. And some
Dwarven crafts.
crap we
Fine
can't use.
dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not Thank you and farewell.
Okay, okay. We need to get further in. Oh, there's someone I can talk to here.
Another visitor, Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs.
You aren't a feral than
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
What stars do you have from
It has
Nativa?
been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
That's a blight.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Well,
Luck be to you, Warden.
how did he know I was a warden?
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Oh,
yes.
thank you. Poison. Lots of poison. Some Canarago soul. The soul sword. The soul sword. Elysian bow. Ooh, what was that? Enchanter staff. I don't know. Oh. No, no, no. No, thank you. I think I am going to somewhere else.
Message for you, milady.
Good.
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. And we are now here.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me. That's a very direct question. On the whole, I don't like direct questions. For the sake of this discussion, let's say I am. Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you are hiring help?
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins. I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know. You don't like what's on the scroll, don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it. There you go. Makes for fine reading. If that's all, luck be to you.
Thank you. I don't want to murder him in cold blood or any other kind of blood. Warm blood. Decent blood. Calculated blood. Damn it! Yeah, that just happened. Please say it saved me somewhere safe. Close. Don't want to go past that. Journal. Where did it save us? Are you kidding me? It saved us. How to save? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh god, we just lost a half an hour.
Enjoy browsing my wares. Caesar, business deals. It has been... You can live a... I take dark... It has been many...
Are you fucking kidding me? So...
Message for you, milady.
Thank you. Ooh. Okay. I guess we have to go through the hardening part again. Don't want to do that, but if that's...
Look at what that woman's wearing. Is she drunk, or does she just have bad taste?
Or both.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger? What? Anything else you need?
Okay, enjoying, yup. Sophia's guardsman, don't care about that.
The swamp witch is out to slay its own mother.
Entirely in self-defense.
So it...
You are of great... Who do... So, one of us...
I'm listening.
The people that handled us...
So you're hiding hills?
Someone that... You don't like what's on the...
And me over that scroll. Thank you. Let's just get in here. Oh look. Book.
Let's get started.
Got that, got that. Got that. Open. Alright. This really bugs me, but what can you do? Half hour. Jesus Christ. Okay. Got that. Got that.
The irregular...
We got some money earned and got a book we need to read. Thank you. Outside. This time we're going to save. We're going to make sure we are safe. Okay. Got that. We have talked to this one. You're just going to turn this.
He came at me! It's not my... Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me.
Yeah.
Right? I mean...
The club...
You have done this. Good, good. We're just going to dump a body.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
Did we get the channel spot? We did.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just before they hit the ground.
Let's get started.
This is smart. This is really bugging me, but what can you do?
Yes?
Yeah, there they go. And we just marked another one. Okay. To camp. And we are going over this one more time.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about? It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking. I can't get what she did. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her. I knew she was. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
She will attack you.
Maybe. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. But that is not what we're doing. What we've done. Hunted men down. Killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping. I admit that I took great pleasure in the intrigue back in Orlais. It was dangerous and chaotic and exciting, but it destroyed my life. I thought the Chantry showed me another path. I thought I was done with it. There is this thought that here, with you, knowing the freedom of the road and the uncertainty of tomorrow, I feel alive again. I would like to be alone for... Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what... I didn't want to... The Maker made the world beautiful, but he also made it dangerous. To really experience it, I have to embrace this, not hide away in some nunnery. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
So do I get a reward?
It has been some time since I left Lothering. When I stepped out of the cloister, I had no idea where my path would lead. I walked where the Maker led me, and here's... You don't know how... But now it's getting late. I think I might turn in early.
Want
You're
some
welcome
company?
to join me, of course. The Good.
Oh yeah, awake already?
I was watching you sleep. Did you know your eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such... So I hear. I'm so happy. Knowing I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
What's the hurry?
Come on. Darkspawn await with bated breath. What are you...
Alright. This I'm not want to go past again.
I've
Jesus.
a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's... My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Is this after I ravish you after?
Now there's a thought. Normally I am the one doing the ravishing when it comes to comely lasses. I like it. But you're also distracting me from the point. I said I would serve until you release. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no...
There's always a use too for a handsome elf.
I'm sure I could come up with a few more if pressed. It is good to know what my options might be, but that... You look so tired, my dear. It is all this constant walking and fighting. I think I know what you need.
Oh, a horse? A horse!
A little late for that, I should think. My thought is this. We retire to your tent and I show you the sort of massage skills that one only learns growing up in an Antivan whorehouse.
That sounds good.
A willing victim it is. And if I might ask, if the opportunity to proceed past the massage should present itself...
I'll leave that up to you.
Then why are we still talking?
I have no idea. Okay, that was two. Now we can actually do a foursome. I actually want to see.
See? I knew this would happen eventually. I should have warned you right from the moment you refused to kill me. It was inevitable.
You practically a public menace.
Oh, why aren't you the saucy little minx then? I've been used and I wasn't even aware of it. A masterpiece. So then, as the priestess so famously said to the handsome actor, what now?
I was about to.
Allow me to make it simple for you, my Grey Warden. What comes next is entirely up to you. I was raised to take my pleasures where they could be found, for they do not come very often. I shall ask nothing more of you than you are willing to give.
So easy comes, easy goes?
One might look at it that way. Is this so terrible?
No.
At any rate, we should be on our way. A new day awaits us. Or so the rumor goes.
Alright. We are going to talk to him a little bit later, but I think I'm going to do this, and this for now. And then we go into denerim, and we are going to have a little talk to the pretty lady in there. We are going this way. Let's see, the pearl. Book. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you'll hear about us.
You brazen hussy. Some...
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Isabella, hello.
And look who we have here. Come to apologise for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard. And the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Perhaps an introduction?
This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
Yeah. Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. It will take you years of practice to achieve true mastery of the style, but I can teach you the basics. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Do you have something else in mind? Oh, and now you've piqued my interest. It would surely be rude, of me to decline such a delicious offer.
You're going with her? I thought you were joking. I can't let you do this. Not without me. Keeping an eye on the both of you.
Who am I to deny such a pretty little thing as yourself, my dear? You are welcome to join us. And what about you, Zev? Shall we? For old time's sake?
Oh, Isabella, you and your ridiculous appetites. Perhaps we should leave it up to our friend here.
Ah. Hey, the more the merrier.
Oh my, what have I got myself into?
Ah, that impish smile of yours, Liliana, you little minx. It just gives you away.
Come, my ship is down by the docks, and I am sure you will find my cabins quite comfortable.
Oh my! That was 4!
Well, that brings back memories, doesn't it, Zev? Pleasant ones, even.
For you, maybe. I still remember the time your husband tried to kill me. I had to flee across the rooftops completely unclothed.
Ah, yes. Those pleasant My dear, you wouldn't consider leaving Alistair with me, would you? Or perhaps letting me borrow him for a week every summer? I'm sure we could work out a deal. Of course not. You would misuse the ship, which I suppose is exactly what I would do with Alistair.
I think I got the wrong conversation here,
the
but
idea of being borrowed isn't terribly fascinating, but let's not forget the Darkspawn. There may not be a week every summer, or any summer.
Darkspawn? Is this the only thing men think about these days? What about the good old obsessions? Breasts, buttocks, wet frocks.
Wet frocks.
Now, wasn't there something you wanted from me? A lesson?
we are just going to do that because that is an thing here that is interfering, and I don't want that. We're getting the wrong conversation here. What the hell? Sorry. We are just going to do something about this. What the hell? That was really not good. Thank God I know what the problem is. We are just moving that way. And we're trying again! Resume.
I've a question, if I may.
Oh,
My question is to what you intend to do with me once this business... One simply assumes that once you're Grey Warden... You look so tired, my dear. My thought is this. A willing victim it is. So then, as the priestess so famously said to the handsome actor, I was raised to take my pleasures where...
Alright. We'll try that again, this time hopefully with the right dialogues.
Yes.
It's not like I don't enjoy the Alistair voice and so on, but it's not the one.
Right.
Back to the pearl. Oh god. Let's see if this works out.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
You brave.
Alright, Rufian.
She's too good.
And look who we have here. I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard. A Grey Warden. Charmed. I call myself a duelist because I... They will I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall... Do you have something else in mind? Oh.
You're going with... I can't...
Who am I?
Oh, Isabella. You and your ridiculous
Oh my. What have I got myself into?
Ah, that impish smile of yours, Liliana, you little minx. It just gives you away.
Come. My ship is down by the docks, and I am sure you will find my cabins quite comfortable.
Let's see if that worked.
Let us never speak of this again.
Yes, I agree.
I don't mind never speaking of it again, as long as we could do it again.
That's a thought.
Am I getting old, or has Severin become even more depraved over the years?
I've been about Grey Wardens. Perhaps the taint has rubbed off on me some, huh?
Now, wasn't there something you wanted from me? A lesson, perhaps? Come. We will need some space for this.
That was fun. After the bug went away. I don't like bugs.
I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
Alright, alright. First of all, book. Second of all, we're just going to change party here. Because this was all I wanted.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright. Gentlemen. Ow. The bow. Back to the bow. Okay.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Who or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
It's time to close shop before there's trouble.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
That's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Now, go.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
I didn't do anything. I'm actually pretty disappointed here.
Make a chantry, Templars, whoever say.
Right.
I could have handled it.
On it.
I'm sure you could.
I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Good idea.
As you wish.
Nope.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender. For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tenant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Okay. I'm not sure why he wanted to die, but try to turn away.
Next you will learn to fear me.
Free experience.
Well.
Boom, 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 boom.
This should be easy enough.
Well, that was fast. They didn't last long, that's for sure. Damn.
As you wish. Right.
A bouncer.
Let's get started.
Okay.
It speaks.
Never mind. Wasn't you I wanted to talk to, Shale?
I need to know what's going on between you and Zevran. You said what happened between you two was nothing, but it's gone further, hasn't it? I've seen the knowing glances he shoots at you. What's all that about? I don't know if I can trust you, if I can trust the things you've said to me. What am I to you? And Zevran? What's he to you? You're very special to me. But if you don't feel the same, please tell me now.
I should have ended it with Sev long ago.
I am sorry I had to force this on you. I couldn't stand by any longer wondering if I meant anything to you.
You mean everything to me.
And I believe you when you say that. We should talk later.
Sarah is a bit disappointed.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
I sure am.
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Okay.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course. There are many rumors about spies, or legion or otherwise. What are you referring to exactly? I admit I have done many despicable things in my lifetime. I do what I have to do. So do you. So does everybody. Sometimes we must do terrible things to get what we want. If it is any consolation, I always try to use non-violent means to achieve my ends. Some bards rely on torture to get what they want. It works effectively, as many will bend under the threat of bodily harm. But there are better ways, more subtle and kind. You will be surprised how easily a person will open up to you, even if all you offer is a listening ear. People respond eagerly to others who they believe understand them. They seek approval, friendship, sometimes love. This can be exploited.
Good to
know. It is a game, one that can be won with little bloodshed if one plays well.
And
crude. Why not make someone want to do what you suggest, instead of forcing them to do it? Everyone can be seduced by the right woman. The trick is predicting who she is and becoming her. Master the game, and no one can resist you. If I might be so bold, yes, I was quite good at it. Sometimes, all I had to do was toss a glance and a smile. Men read promises into such things, and will go to great lengths to see that promise fulfilled. I could... what? Oh, aren't you fun? I see your point. We will slay this darkspawn using conventional means, pointy sticks and all that. But come, it is getting late, and there is much to be done.
Yep. Oh well. Okay, there's a book we can read.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Ah, the woman.
Wait here. Now, before you choose one, let me remind you of the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people, these boys will have words with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a public charity. So, shall I let you get acquainted?
I'm not paying more than 20.
Make it 30 and we have a deal.
There we go.
Go ahead and choose then.
I like this one.
Right this way. This is my first time. What? Really?
Yeah. Maybe. Hey, my cloth! Where did all my stuff go? Ah, okay. La 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 la. Oh well. Can always use a trip to the whole house, so to speak. Damn it. Not what I wanted. I wanted. I cannot travel at this time. Thank you. Okay, we're just going to make Sevran a bit happy again because he can be a.
I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you.
He can be such a bitch when he's not happy. So giving him some presents. Sevran. Yeah. Have him.
How nice. How nice.
I don't know why I have 2 dog whistles.
I take it you have found another more compatible with your tastes? No, there is no need to deny it. I do not mind. Such is how it goes, yes?
I wasn't planning on denying it.
Ah, don't be, my sweet lady. I never asked you for anything, did I? So I am forced to ask, if we are not to be lovers, are we at least to be friends?
I certainly hope so.
Good. Nothing would please me more. Some friendships are worth pursuing.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, back to denerim. I know, back and forth, back and forth. Ah, son of a Sevran. Did I lose even more with him? I did. He is such a bitch. Well,
You and your friends are formidable. I'm sure.
we're just giving him 4 of these cakes. I'm sure he loves cakes.
How nice. How nice.
And there we go.
What say you?
Yes.
By all means. Well, the crows would have you believe that it is an involved process.
Okay, we
but
have all
frankly,
this,
the truth
but
is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising. Would debilitate your foe either by poison or by crippling their limb. See? What say you? What say you? By all means. Well now, I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
So... You didn't choose to join the crows?
To be truthful, I didn't even know the crows existed when I joined them. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all... The crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, of course, you compete against your fellow assassin. In Antiva, being a crow, but that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
So... I think I understand.
As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
I'm happy to have you along.
And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife.
Yeah.
What say you? By all means.
A little bit.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
You don't like Ferelden?
It is fine enough with its dogs and its mud. The people are spirited, even if they can't tell the difference between an assassin and a mere killer. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
My people have no cities.
Ah, yes, of course. The wandering life of the Dalish. That truly is better. I'm jealous. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
Now that's odd.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home, more than anything else.
You sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather, perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
Your home is still there, Zevran.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then spares my life? I could not.
No, you're flattering me.
I say you are beautiful because it is true. Should I not?
Don't bother.
And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal. What say you? By all means. And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
Oh, you're probably right.
I often find myself the instrument of fate, ending these lives for one necessity or another. I console myself with the notion that most of them had it coming. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I don't know what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Why not?
Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by, honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Yep, 7.
What say you? By all means. My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You suddenly talk like you have an...
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
The crows were willing to anchor the circle of Major?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
After killing her?
Yes, but not on purpose, actually. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
As for the maid.
I suppose, but she was dead. She didn't need to be happy. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
So you never mix business with pleasure?
Oh, I might be convinced. I think that it would take being captured and tied up by a beautiful woman at the very least.
Already done.
And here the crows had told me that getting captured in the line of duty was the worst thing possible. What do they know? You wish to talk? Ah, good. I have a question for you. You and Liliana are quite close, are you not? I am curious as to the nature of your relationship.
I love her.
Ah, it is as I thought. I make no claims upon you, nor would I dream of such. You are free to pursue your fancies as you desire, and I would have it no other way. I suspect Leliana, however, would not feel the same way. If there is to be something between you and I, to string her along would only hurt her deeply. You must know this is so. Ah, then it was good we settled this now, no? At any rate, the air is now clear and we are free to continue on. Come, we've much to do.
Ah, damn it!
What say you? By all means. Again? Well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
If you like, certainly.
Haha, you have rather macabre tastes, I see. I like that. Let's see, how about the largest battle I ever took part in? That would have been the slaughter of Prince Azrin. Did you hear of that down in these parts? Me? Not personally, but I did take part in the attack. Prince Azrin was 4th in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocel from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Azrin once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
Is this sort of thing common in Antigua?
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a crow on the throne, a commoner. But that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
What did you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window. I landed in a river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
You got robbed by urchins?
I had to find my way back to the safe house, bruised and naked, and thankful to be alive. But there you go. Tale told. Let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh?
I like that one.
What say you? By all means. Well, the only one that's really worth telling is the story of the mission right before I came to Ferelden. But no, I would rather not. I shouldn't have said anything.
Why not? What's the problem?
Nothing that I would prefer to speak of. Perhaps another day, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we need to get him in the mood. He is really moody.
Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, we know. Anything I can do for you is a thoughtful gift. You want to do. 7. You. No, you are.
How nice. How nice.
Okay, we are trying this again.
What say you? By all means. What say you? Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Never mind.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
They add to the complexity and the beauty of the piece.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
She was special to you, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
She didn't deserve you.
She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Am I anything like her?
You are how she used to be years ago. A joy to be around, a constant companion and a listening ear in times of need.
I can only hope to one day be as special as she was to you.
My dearest one, I think that day has already come and gone. I have never regretted leaving Orlais. I do not regret any of the pain, the anger, the loneliness, because it brought me to you, and I love you. It's so wonderful to say that to someone again. But people are starting to look at me strangely. We will speak of this again, I promise. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
No.
Really?
I just want to make sure. Okay, back to business. We have Tolkien.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.